guys are done. We are here today to talk about. I should send that more. You're kind of cut off now. We're here to talk today about our top 5 games. Yeah, you might want to make that quiet. If you could turn it on, and not have the sound, that might work.
That's not possible.
We got the other ones for that now. But we are here today, guys, to talk about our top 5 games. We just, like I said, moved in. So excuse what you may see in the background, like the plain white wall. Trust me, it's going to be epic. After when you guys see it on Wednesday, we're not going to tell you anything about what it's going to look like, but you'll see.
It may have something to do with Mellow Pony.
Or Hello Kitty in pink.
Okay, Adventure, my favorite game right there, number 1.
Yeah. So, today, guys, I guess maybe this window's in the way. Just move the window.
Yeah.
We're going to magically move the window by Wednesday, too. Okay. So, top 5 games, guys. These are our top 5 all-time games from any genre, any station, anything like that. Could be PlayStation, could be Xbox, could be anything. Okay? Could be even an arcade game like Galaga. Alright, so we're going to go with number 5. This is the lowest on the totem pole. We're going to start with you, Chris.
I'd have to say my number 5 game would probably have to be Skyrim. I know, Skyrim's the best, but hear me out. As we're playing Oblivion first, Skyrim, I mean, it's very polished and refined, and it's a really, really fun game, but it just doesn't have the same this RPG grind kind of attribute that my favorite personally out of the Elder Scrolls games Oblivion had. And plus, I mean, I played it for such a long time, it really grew on me, so obviously it's not really something that's going to be able to take the place of that game for me. I really did like the system by which you leveled up. You might just sit there and just randomly just cast all these spells while I'm doing crazy stuff, leveling up. I mean, just the quest line was just epic. I mean, spoiler alert, turn into a gigantic freaking dragon in the middle of Imperial City. Yeah, I blew an eye. But anyways, I really, really like that game, so that's my number 5.
My number 5 is actually going to go back quite a ways. We're talking Super Nintendo. We're talking Super Mario. Yeah, brings up memories. I was probably about... Yeah, now I can't see you. You're all black.
The less light it would adjust better.
Super Mario probably came out when I was like 80s, so it probably came out before I was born. So, but still one of my all-time favorites. The only reason it's actually so low on the list is because it is so old. The graphics aren't that great. The levels aren't that hard anymore. You can literally beat it in like 5 minutes. So, I mean, it's just... It's still one of my favorites for nostalgic reasons, but it's only number 5. Number 4.
Number 4... I mean, it's so hard to choose between these games, but... I mean, I'd have to say number 4 would probably have to be Soul Reaper. While I do not remember this game all that well, what I do remember from it, when I was, oh my god, freaking probably 7, 8, it was so cool. I mean, freaking whipping his wings off and kicking him into the pit of souls and, seeking revenge. It was a classic, just game atmosphere. And plus, missing the bottom jaw, his tongue's all hanging out, and gripping people with your spear and impaling them and stuff, man. I thought it was just really, really fun. I mean, even though obviously it's a really old game for PlayStation 1, but, it's fun.
My number 4 is actually going to be, I kind of did a little flip-flop here. I had a setup before, but I changed it a little bit. My number 4 is actually going to be Legend of the Dragoons. It's an older game for PlayStation. Not a lot of people know about it. I thought that was extremely fun. I got it as demo and fell in love with it, and then got pissed off because I couldn't get beyond level 3 or something like that. I'm like, oh god, no, I gotta get more. So I finally bought it. It's a 4-disc set, which is pretty epic.
Are you talking about, you actually have Legend of the Dragoon?
I don't have it anymore.
Dude, you know such words, right?
No.
It's really hard to find.
Really?
It's the same game I'm thinking about. You fly around on a dragon.
No, you don't. You have dragon wings.
I'm pretty sure I was watching G4 a while back, and I believe it was. I thought it was the game you're talking about. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's quite hard to come by, and it's worth $700.
I have to dig through my stuff and see if I've got it. Number 3.
Number 3, I'm gonna have to say is probably Diablo 3. I just started playing it, obviously. I did play Diablo 2 just for a minute with one of my old friends, but I thought it was fun. I've always been a really big fan of the dungeon crawler / just loot genre. And I love going grinding out those mobs, chance at legendaries and epics, and also probably another part of it that's really gonna pull me in here is the different classes and such. I mean, a lot of the abilities are the same as ones maybe in WoW, just a little bit different, but I haven't really played a lot of classes, and so it's a new thing for me. And so it makes it a lot more enjoyable and interesting because I don't really know what's coming up next. Different play styles, different classes and everything. And I think it's really interesting. And I like it.
Speaking of which, we're doing this power leveling thing right now. I have no clue what the heck the abilities are on my monk now.
You choose to be Witch Doctor, which is the one I'm going to play after we get you level, because I really don't think I'm a Witch Doctor right now. I don't think I'm one, but I'm going to help you get up, and then I'm really interested in trying my Witch Doctor. I'm liking it so far. It's a lot different.
Okay. Number 3 for me is actually going to be Final Fantasy VII. It's kind of a fight for this one between 3 and 2. They're kind of even on my grounds, but definitely Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy. I mean, seriously. And then you got Sephiroth, fucking badass. Yeah, I got the theme song for Sephiroth from Advent Children on a CD. I play it all the fucking time.
That's a good movie.
So yeah, Final Fantasy VII. Love it. Yes, it's a PlayStation 1 game, but it is still very
Is that the one with the chick with the glowing claws, or is that for
the main character?
I know there was an enemy woman. I think she's one of the bosses. And she had I don't remember the case she had with long nails. And I only played for 5 minutes. It's only a Final Fantasy game that I played. I know. It's ridiculous. I've only ever played one Final Fantasy game, but
I don't remember.
That's fair.
It's the one with the main character's Cloud. He lost his memory.
Honestly, man, I literally played for not even 10 minutes, and I was like,
he's got a fucking big ass sword. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, that would be him. Number 2.
Number 2, no pun intended, with Diablo 3 being number 3 and Dark Souls 2 being my number 2. So much pain, but just an insane amount of fun. Great game. I love Dark Souls, the original. Demon Souls was great. I mean, not as good for me because I wasn't that good at the game at that point. I only never made it to the second stone. But just great gameplay. Very, very high level difficulty, which I love a challenging game. The graphics, the graphics are good. The frame rate leaves a little bit to be desired. But just the diversity that you can have with your character, being maybe a strength faith build, or I had a strength dex build that I was trying out, which works pretty well. I beat the game with it, but I'm going through trying with some sorceries with my strength. I got a two-handed +10 Great Club magic, which I literally just boosh, wait for the Dark Phantom to come up, boosh, hit him again, done, gone. But it's just great. Plus the PvP is, obviously there are people who are more dedicated to it than me, but it's really fun. You have to really learn how everything works to be able to make yourself, viable in the PvP scene and everything. And there's just so much choice. It's a really fun game. Plus, it's super hard and it gives you a challenge. It's definitely worth the $60, and it has a very, very high replay value.
My number 2 is going to be Pokemon First Gym. Either red, blue, or yellow. Probably more so towards yellow because you can have Pikachu follow you, which is really, really cool. Plus, you also get Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle all in you have that possibility in your team without having to use Game Shark and all that stuff. It brings back nostalgic feelings, and a lot of my games are obviously nostalgia. It was very fun. I enjoyed it. I still like Pokemon to this day. I've even tried out the X and Y. I liked them. I thought they were pretty good. And you can sit in benches!
What?
You can sit on benches. That was the big hype when X and Y was coming out. You can sit on benches! You can sit on benches! You can sit on benches! And I'm like, okay. I'm never going to sit on a bench though, but okay.
Well, I gotta just sit just once, just the past day. That was fun.
Right? I mean, really.
I'm done.
Okay, so number one.
I think we all know what number one's gonna be. The game I've spent, countless, hundreds of days playing.
Come on, you gotta do the other one.
World of Warcraft! World of Warcraft, obviously, Blizzard, they're jackasses sometimes, but overall, wonderful game. Just so much fun, so much stuff you can do. Granted, at times, you have your dailies, you get this and this and this and this. That's boring, I don't like that, but the PvP, the new rating, just the time that they put into the different zones, and, sometimes you take for granted looking up inside of a zone. People don't really pay attention, and you look up and it's like, wow. That is really freaking cool. Like, there's the sky's a nether storm. Shadow Valley is kind of really smoky, but definitely in Hellfire Peninsula, those ones are great. I really liked Twilight Highlands. That's a really fun one, and just really cool looking. It's just so refined, and just being able to actually move and do what you want in real time with your abilities and stuff, choosing what you can do, and not just, oh, well, I'm going to use my controller to play. Actually, move your avatar around and stuff. It's something that has great value for me, and it's the best MMO that I've been able to play.
Plus, it's something we can dedicate 40 hours to in a week and still not beat the final boss in a ring.
Don't even get me started on how stupid people are when get out of it easily.
It's also something you can play with your friends with, so that makes it a definitely good game. I'm not going to tell you guys. My number one is World of Warcraft. You guys already guessed it, so I'm not going to go ahead and waste your time with that one. I'm going to go ahead and give you a one that was an honorable mention for me. That would be Mario 64 or Mario Kart. Either one. Really good games, too. So, I guess we'll see you later.
And as always, stay classy as well.
Next thing I need to invest in.
And there was definitely there was a sneak preview of the background in this. I don't know if you caught it, but maybe